Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here and you don't know, I am in the middle of a decluttering series, which I am so excited to be tackling basically every area in my house. The perfect way to start off 2023 is getting the junk out of the house and just organizing and decluttering. So that is exactly what I'm doing. I hope to motivate you guys to tackle some areas in your house as well. So today I thought we would start in some closets because let's face it, closets are usually where we hide things. So we're gonna be doing at least 2, maybe 3 closets today, and probably some cleaning around the house. So I hope y'all are ready for some serious decluttering and cleaning motivation. If you're new here, I'd love for you to subscribe. I upload at least 1 to 2 videos every single week, tons of cleaning motivation, and I would love to have you here. And I will be sure to link the playlist of all the decluttering that I've done so far up in the cards for you guys to check out. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into it. So here is the first closet I want to start with. As you guys can see, it's bursting at the seams. I'm actually thinking about moving this downstairs and possibly moving some like my shampooer and stuff up here because I don't use it all the time, so I don't really need it in our bigger closet. But we're gonna see, we're gonna pull everything out, go through it, try to get rid of a bunch of stuff.
Say something meaningful, say something I don't know. I wanna know you.
You guys have no idea how ready I was to start decluttering these closets. They have been on my to-do list for quite some time, so I'm super excited and pumped. I cannot believe how much stuff I ended up getting rid of. Like, wait until the end. You guys will be shocked how much came out of just 3 closets. So we do end up tackling 3 closets in today's video, and it's just so satisfying.
Oh, you know you're beautiful, you're beautiful, and it's like you're untouchable, like you're untouchable.
Here is everything that was in the closet, not including the things in there. We're gonna go through that after I go through this. But first, let's see what we can either move to a different area or get rid of. To be honest, this closet really doesn't get opened frequently at all, so I knew that I needed to get rid of majority of this stuff. It is really hard decluttering and getting rid of things, especially when you look at things and you remember how much you spent on them. But I just want to encourage you guys to let go of the things that you don't use. If you haven't touched it in over 6 months, it's just time to part ways. Go ahead, donate it, or just get rid of it if it's junk. It will make you feel so much better when you get done. I hope that this series gives you all the motivation to tackle the areas in your house and start the new year off on the right foot. But it was so funny. Once I got started in this closet, like the momentum just kept going, you guys. Once you get into the groove of things, you just really get motivated. So once I started going through all of the sheets and stuff that was in that storage inside the closet, I was like, you know what? I have some more storage underneath Adrian's bed that was full of sheets and blankets and curtains. And I was like, you know what? This is the time. I might as well go through it all while I'm at it. And that is typically what happens once I start a decluttering project. It really does get the ball rolling and you get more pumped to declutter more. So just a little tip for you guys if you're struggling to get started. But I had way too many sheets, pillowcases, just so many random things that I knew I was never going to use. And I held on to a lot of extra sheets and pillowcases thinking like, oh, maybe we'll change the theme back to what it used to be. But, you know, when you sit back and you really think about it, whenever you change your theme for your bedroom, you typically buy new stuff. So I really had to be honest with myself and realize that, you know what, if I'm not going to use this, I just need to part with it because I had way too many sheets and blankets, as you guys will see. So this is the tote that I keep underneath Adrian's bed. I actually have two more that I will be grabbing here in just a moment. But majority of the things that were in here were blankets because I am a sucker for blankets and throws. I don't know what it is. There's just something about super soft blankets that sucker me into buying them. So I really had to decide which ones did I really love and which ones weren't my favorite anymore, or that were really worn and just, I could donate to someone in need. So that's kind of what I had in my mind whenever I was trying to decide on things that I had multiple of. I was just trying to think, like the KonMari method says, does this bring me happiness? Do I love it? If I don't, then just let it go.
Later, it comes later, dear. For many of us, I promise you that we learn through the
Of course, I picked the smallest area to declutter in. I was so crammed right here. And then the kids were trying to come upstairs and my pug Yoda, and it was just, it was very crammed. But I got the job done. You guys will see in a little bit. I'll be showing y'all what Adrian's room looks like. I think her room or the other closets are gonna be the next video to come out because I still have 2 or 3 more closets that I want to go through. I'm also going to be organizing Adrian's bedroom because that is a hot mess, which you guys will see. But I ordered some organizers for both Adrian's room and Aubrey's room, so I need to get those in before I can get started. But those bedrooms are definitely going to be some amazing before and afters. Okay, now we're gonna head into the bathroom one. Since I'm going through our sheets and blankets and stuff, might as well pull all of these out. That way I can see how many blankets we have and downsize because I know I have way too many and this needs to be organized anyway. So let's go ahead and pull this stuff out too. I recently bought some new towels and I haven't really went through my old ones, and we really do have too many because our closets are bursting at the seams. So while I'm going through the blankets, I'm also going to go through the towels and get rid of the super worn ones because, I'm trying to slowly replace our towels just because they're not as soft as they used to be, and I've just really been wanting some new ones that aren't super dingy. So we're slowly replacing those because towels are so expensive. I would love to know, where do you guys usually shop for towels? Have you found like the best spot to go for the best deals? The last time I bought towels, I went to Marshall's and Ross, and I did find some really nice ones for, I guess, a good price. I mean, I want to say I paid $8 or $9 per towel, which just seems so expensive to me. But it was the best deal I could find for the bigger towels that were more plush. But I'd love to know if you guys got a great spot where you find good deals. Let me know down in the comments.
Looks like you're changing and all. Well, why didn't you call? Something in the air, always something in the air.
In case y'all don't watch my vlogging channel, Ashley's Busy Life, I wanted to let you guys know that I colored my hair in case y'all are like, whoa, what's going on? Your hair is so much darker. I did do a at-home box hair color. It was just the Herbal Essence in dark brown. I love the color that it turned out. It's super dark and just pretty. I love when my hair is super dark, so just wanted to let you guys know I did color my hair. I really need to go in for like a good trim because I have not been to the hair salon in probably 2 years. I mean, I have been so scared to go because they always cut all my hair off and my hair grows so slow. So I always get scared to go in, but I think it's that time. My hair is finally getting long, so I think a good trimming would be good. But yeah, I'm loving the new color.
But I think about you all the time. Looks like you're changing.
Before I put everything back into the closet, I wanted to make sure I gave it a really good wipe down. I'm just using the Mrs. Meyer's and the Acorn Spice scent. I am on my last bottle, and that one is my absolute favorite. I really wish I would have bought more than what I did, but that's okay. I'll just have to wait until next year. But that is what I'm using to wipe the cabinets down because I actually ran out of my Method wood cleaner, which is what I would usually use. But for now, I'm just going to use my multi-purpose spray, and you guys, it left the bathroom smelling so good. If y'all haven't tried the Mrs. Meyer's sprays, you definitely need to give them a try if you love strong scented cleaners, because they really do have some great scents that leave a really good smell behind. So I ended up going through these totes 2 separate times because the first time I went through them, I got rid of a few things, but I was like, you know what? I still feel like I have too much. So I went ahead and pulled everything back out once again and went through it a second time. I'm really glad that I didn't start like shoving everything back into the totes before really looking at it, because y'all, I had like 15 to 20 pillowcase covers. Like, what in the world do I need with all those pillowcase covers? So I went through it a second time and really downsized. I tried to only hold on to enough that would cover like our extra pillows, just get rid of the rest. So I definitely recommend, before you start putting everything back into the containers or areas that you're storing things, make sure you go through them a second time, especially if you still have a bunch left. I'm almost positive there is more that you can downsize, especially if you're like me. I am very hesitant and indecisive. So I have to go through things a couple times and kind of encourage myself to get rid of more.
We had the devil on our shoulders telling us what we should do. I wonder if you think about me too. I can hear the raindrops falling. It's cold outside and I kind of feel like calling. But it's too
Inside this tote, you can see that shower curtain. It's white and pink with like blue outline. That is my absolute favorite shower curtain ever. It is the only shower curtain that I hold on to because I have used it so many different times. We're not using it in this house just because the kids love the theme of the cactus in their bathroom. But if it wasn't for them loving the cactus theme, I would be switching back to that pink one because I love it so much. So I do hold on to that because we have had that shower curtain since we lived in San Antonio about 5 years ago, and it's just such a pretty one.
cold outside and I kind of feel like calling. But it's too late now. I just miss you. I just miss you. Miss you. Miss you.
As I'm organizing everything back into the closet, I'm kind of thinking in the back of my mind, like, okay, where's the best spot to put each thing where the kids aren't going to go and like yank a blanket down or a towel down and like knock down everything that I folded. So you'll see I ended up moving all of my extra sheets and pillowcase covers to the upper shelf. That way the kids can't reach it, and there's nothing really up there that they need to get to. And if they do, they would have to ask me for help. That way they don't knock everything down. And then I put the blankets on a shelf that was more accessible, and then the towels even lower. That way they can obviously get to them when they take a bath. So I was really trying to be mindful of the placement of things in the closet. That way they're less likely to make a mess whenever getting something out of here.
When you came over, my heart was on its way out. I wasn't sober, and I was thinking out loud. I spoke of your bravery, your wit and audacity.
So what I ended up doing is categorizing each bag. I have one bag for extra pillows. This is my extra curtains, shower curtain, and then regular bed sheets and fitted sheets. And then the bottom one is my bigger like throws. I only held on to, I think, two or three, because these come in handy if I'm like washing a comforter and it's not ready in time. We can have those in place of the comforter. So I wanted to hold on to a couple, but I am so proud of myself, you guys. These were so full. I had so many pillowcase covers and just so many sheets and fitted sheets that I don't use them, and the kids don't use them. So I narrowed it down to ones where if I need them, I'm washing sheets and we need a fitted sheet, I have some. But so proud of myself, narrowed that down, which freed up all this space in the closet. So I put our blow up mattress and the pump up there. These are the more frequently used pillowcase covers and sheets. And then I have just a couple throws. That way if the kids want extra blankets, these are the towels, and then those are the beach towels and drying hand towels and towels for the bath. So yeah, this closet is so much neater. I got all of those extra things out of this closet, and I also emptied out all of this because I'm gonna go ahead and move this downstairs. I have a lot of cleaning products and stuff that I need to organize. So I'm gonna go ahead and move this downstairs. It's gonna free up this closet. I have nothing in here. I'm gonna still put some of the games in there just because these games have a lot of pieces, and I don't wanna leave that in a closet where Ethan can get a hold of it and make a mess. And I have my chalk markers, which I don't want him to write on anything with those. So I am going to move the ABC magnets downstairs because we can use those with Ethan, but the other stuff we're going to put back into this closet, as well as this. We have a, Austin got this for Christmas. It's really fun. You build your own custom tent. I want to buy a nice container for these because this box is already ripping, but I'm going to put this in the closet too because this is something that I want to supervise and then pick up when they're done so the pieces don't end up everywhere. So yeah, that is what I got going on. Adrienne is going to be switching out her sheets on her bed and putting her comforter and stuff on there. That is a whole nother beast that needs to be tackled. Y'all know she's my stuffed animal lover. She doesn't want to get rid of any, but we got to get a lot of those off of the bed because it makes cleaning her sheets and stuff extremely difficult. We do have a net, but it's so small. I think I might get a really huge one. That way it's up out of the way, but she can also reach it and pull them down. But like I said, this is another beast for another day. So stay tuned for that. And then here is all of the stuff. I'm gonna do a huge drop off at the Goodwill or Red Cross. I mean, all this stuff is good and can be used. It's just sheets and some board games that we never play. So tons of great stuff I can drop off. If you're curious what I am listening to while I'm organizing, it is called Money Guy. Financial advisors share what they wish they knew about money earlier. And my dad actually sent me this podcast. So listening to this while I declutter. That podcast is actually very interesting. I will try to remember to leave a link to it in my description for you guys in case you want to check it out. But probably in the last year, I've really been getting into like stocks and trying to learn how to do that, save for retirement, because I mean, you guys know I have been a stay-at-home mom since I had my first daughter. So she is 12. So I have been a stay-at-home mom now for almost 13 years. And it really is starting to hit me like, what am I gonna do when I'm old and retired? Like, yes, of course, you know, my husband has a 401k, but it just really had me thinking like, oh my gosh, I need to start preparing for the future and just making sure that I'm taking care of my future self. And especially now that I have YouTube and I'm starting to make a little money off of it, I am starting to save and put it towards retirement, and I'm just trying to learn little nuggets of information about stocks and bonds because I am clueless, but that podcast has been very beneficial. So if you guys are also into that, make sure you check that podcast out. You guys, this closet looks so much better. Oh my goodness, that big blue ball I am going to deflate and put back in the box. I have the box for it. I'm not really using it right now, so, but oh my goodness, that looks so much better. So before we head downstairs and tackle the downstairs closet, I was noticing how disgusting the girls' bedroom doors were and like near their handles. So filthy. So I went ahead and pulled out my anti-bac wipes and gave the doors a really good scrubbing to make sure I got all of those nasty marks off. And it's just a good time to sanitize anyway because there has been so much sickness going around. I want to keep it away. So it's a good time to scrub your doorknobs and sanitize if you guys haven't yet.
You're gone now, but you're coming back. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I know that. You're the traveling kind. It's a known fact.
Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm seriously so proud of myself. Look at all of the things. I must admit, I was pretty sad about getting rid of my purple rug. You can't really tell it's a purple rug, but it's that one that's like reversed, kind of yellow looking. It is a shag purple rug that we had in our closet when we lived in San Antonio. I loved it so much. I found it at Ross and it was just so unique. My husband was like, what in the world? But I loved it. Purple is my favorite color. And I was sad to let it go, but you guys, I haven't used it in so long and I just knew that I likely wouldn't again, so I did have to part ways with it. Alright you guys, this is what our main downstairs closet is looking like. It's not terrible, but these baskets, one is for toilet paper, the other is for paper towels. I'm obviously running low on both. And then I have like my steam mop, my other O-Cedar mop. And then I do have some bins to try to organize. But like I said, I really wanted to take majority of all of this and organize it in here and declutter it because a lot of the stuff up here I don't even touch. So I likely just need to get rid of most of it. So let's go ahead, pull everything out and get it organized. This closet by far has been my favorite transformation. It is night and day how different it looks when I get done. And I have to say it is so much more functional now. I'm so happy I did this. I don't know if I have convinced you guys yet to declutter, but I have to tell you, it is so rewarding and amazing to open a closet and be able to find exactly what you're looking for and not be pulling things and knocking stuff over trying to get to it. So satisfying. Like, I love this closet now. Like before I would just shove stuff in here, but now it's so organized and pretty. So really excited to get this closet done. I pulled everything out and went through it, and I'm so happy that I decided to move that storage unit to down here because it ended up making so much more sense down here and I was able to fit so many things inside of it. I did get that off of Amazon. I will try to link it for y'all. it was pretty inexpensive and great quality as well. Here is everything that was in the closet. Now to go through it, I do have like random Halloween stuff thrown in there, so yeah.
Yeah, every day, babe. And days turned into nights on the couch. No, I am not the same. Everything has changed every day.
One of the great things about decluttering is that you get to see everything that you own. I feel like sometimes we forget about some of the things that we have. And, you know, some things we're like, oh, I can actually utilize this and, you know, use this in the future. And then other things you're like, why in the world do I still have this? So it's so good to just get it done, to take inventory of everything that you own. When I was going through my stuff, I realized I had so many Lidman mop pads, and I have not owned a Lidman mop now in probably like 6 months or so. So it was definitely time to get rid of all of that.
Watch the clock ticking off the wall, but tonight I'm letting it go. Spend my coin for sure. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what when I'm out, so try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at these beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me, no, nothing can break me. Try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at these beautiful stars. I wanna take a trip to Mars. Nothing can break me, no, nothing can break me. Look at these beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Lay my troubles to rest. Blow the smoke through my cigarette. Looking fun.
This ended up working out so good for all of my random little things, so I don't have all of these containers stacked up at the top. What I decided to do was keep my cleaning products. I'll likely use another one of the butterfly containers. Keep those up top, that way they don't spill over and the kids don't mess with them. And in here what I did was top drawer all of our batteries. Then we have all of our light bulbs and a random air freshener. And then these are all of my extra heads for my O-Cedar mop and my steam mop. These are my steamers. So this is my clothes steamer and steamer for cleaning. Then I have all of my attachments for my steam mop, which I can go ahead and take that one off, put it in here. Also the attachments for my robot vacuum and other vacuums. And then this top one is all of my pet stuff. I have like all the brushes, leash, all of that nice and organized. Oh my goodness. Now we're gonna go ahead, put everything back in. I'm also thinking maybe I can move those to the top shelf. That way it's up off of the floor, because I will need room for my vacuum, steam mop, and O-Cedar mop.
I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes.
In case y'all are wondering why I'm not currently using my robot vacuum downstairs, that is because honestly, the kids usually have so many toys on the floor that it gets stuck on them and then I have to go and fix it. So I just decided to put it up, especially now that I have my Dyson vacuum. It's so quick and easy to just pull it out and vacuum whatever areas I need to get to. So I do run my other robot vacuum upstairs because it's really convenient. But downstairs, I just decided, you know what, I'm gonna store it away, use my new Dyson. But I still love that vacuum so much. I'm not going to get rid of it because it works amazing. I actually gifted the same Yeetie robot vacuum to my Nana to help her out, and she loves hers as well. But yeah, just for me with the kids and all their toys, it just makes more sense to put it away until we don't have as many like little toys on the floor. But now you can see I'm putting everything back in there. I almost forgot to vacuum in there before I did, but I quickly gave it a good vacuum. That way I got the dust out of there, and then I wanted to figure out exactly how I wanted to arrange everything. Oh my god. Freaking huge ass spider. Ah! Mommy's gonna kill it. Ew. Gross. Oh my goodness, you guys, this is so much better. The only downside is the kids won't be able to reach the paper towels and toilet paper, but I mean, worst case scenario, we do have a stool. They know how to work it, but this is so much better. Oh my god, I feel so good. I am feeling so accomplished. I can't believe how much I got rid of in just 3 closets. That is so insane. I am like super excited to tackle all of the other areas. So make sure you guys are subscribed. Tons of decluttering and cleaning coming your way. And if you did enjoy today's video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. It really helps out my channel and I truly appreciate it. I am so close to 30,000 subscribers and I am just in disbelief. I am so thankful and grateful for every single one of you guys. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for y'all. So I just hope you know that I don't take y'all for granted and I love chatting with you guys. So make sure you leave comments down below. Let me know what areas you're tackling in your house while you are watching. But that is gonna do it for today. I hope you guys have a wonderful day and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye.